What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Prince Lewis. Back at it with something a little bit different. This is for my anime crew, man. My anime people, stand up. We in here, man. I love anime. I've been watching it for a long time. Favorite anime of all time has got to be Bleach. Love it. It goes from Bleach to Yu Yu Hakusho, man. I'll be watching. If y'all know Samurai Champloo, anything, all that stuff, I was in it, man. We used to watch it all the time. Dragon Ball Z. Obviously, everybody loves that, knows that. But it was a new anime out called The God of High School. Episode 1, setup / stand-up. We're going to talk about that, review it. It's super hyped up to be a great. I mean, for the first time, you see anime has showcases almost all martial arts. You don't really see that no more. Anime showing all the martial arts, really from sword play to hand in hand to all this. You don't see it all in this, and from what I've seen from the first episode, animation is on point. Man, the storytelling from the first episode ain't really there. It's more of a little get to know. But again, it was a webtoon. So if you want to go back 2010, 2011, watch the webtoon, shows about it. But we're not gonna focus on that. We're focusing fully and only on the series that just started today. Starts out with my man, Prime Minister Museum Park, dropping the hand of God on some people he don't really like. No, don't get me wrong. He did try to say, hey, what can I do to get this settled? They weren't trying to hear it, so he literally dropped the hand of God on them. Epic. Gangster. I mean, he was like, man, y'all don't want no proms, big fella. He said it. He didn't want no proms. They said they wanted it. They wanted all the smoke, so he dropped that hand on them. Man, that was crazy. Then it jumps right into your main character. Now, I don't know if Museum Park is an antagonist or a protagonist. Again, he did give him a chance to let it go. They didn't really, so he dropped the hand of God on. Jim Mori comes in as a kid talking to his grandfather. Now, you know the real situation if you watch the webtoon about what's going on between that situation. He said make friends. He said, yeah. So you don't really get any backstory on anybody on this first episode, but it's great action. He just rides, he wakes up, he's late, the normal anime thing. I wake up, I'm late, surprise, surprise. Run his butt on that bike and he gets busy. I mean, just sprinting down that road. You hear me? Gone, man. He runs into a couple people that knows him. Then he runs into a motorcycle man flying right by him. Don't really run into him. He keeps riding. He sees his old lady on the ground talking about, no, getting messed up, like, no. He looked up and makes up his whole little story in his head about surgery and all this stuff. Turns around and gets it booking. Don't even care that he was already late to the arena to go to the fight. Nah, don't worry about that. He about to get this man on his bike though. So he goes after him. And as he does that, it skips to another scene with Han. Again, I don't want to try to say their name because in the story, I don't think they even said their names yet. I think they did say his. He's worked that third shift, that night owl, you know what I mean? Working that work, and he says, time for to go. It's time to check out. I gotta get to that fight. You hear me? So which I don't get if old dude was late. Obviously Han was late too, but then after you go to the Han scene, I think I might got mixed up. He hit the new chick who usually you get the chick who's smart, not as strong but smart. But in this case, she's ditzy as ever. You can tell from her introduction. She's standing at dude's muscles. He trying to tell you how to get to the arena. Now, as a man, you know, he said, oh, you want to see these muscles, my guy? They rip all of them rip off his shirts. I'm like, she only said it to one of y'all, so why all y'all flexing on her like that? But anyways, keep it moving. Shoot back to the mixture of the bike and her. He's straight, literally straight. Oh, I forgot, I'm sorry, the best part. Some dude down the road randomly just rapping. It's random. Like, where'd you come from? Just rapping down the road, killing it though. We're talking bars. But and he's talking to the old lady, got his stuff ran over, got her stuff not ran over, but snatched and stuff. So this man on the bike straight up front wheelies her. I mean, straight pushed the whole front wheel in the side of her grill. Like, damn. Somehow she gets up and no sells the shit out of it, like WWE style. It's like got hit with the rock bottom and pop up like what you want. Throws the sword because I forgot she has a sword and all. She's talking to him. Obviously, she's a fighter. Trips the dude up on his bike. About to beat the living snot out of him. And he tells her the made up story in his head about the lady needing surgery. So next you know, they jump on. They both on the bike now. This man, I mean not this man, this female is up on there with her arms rolled up like she's the Titanic, and Celine Dion is literally singing behind them. Real talk, this chase scene was epic. Bike versus motorcycle. This dude is putting in them pedal work. Going after this man, they cutting corners. She stacks her. He thought he can hit the little. I'm 10 years of motorcycling, man. I got this. I'm gonna hit this nice little curve. They can't do it. Nah, B. Nah. They literally, my God, literally put the sword in the ground on my girl, and they hit that corner clean. He said, "All right, last resort. I'm gonna throw this money at him," which I don't get why you did all that. Just throw the money at him for whatever. So he says, I obviously, Jim, like, I'm gonna get this money. She said, all right, I got you. I got him. He said, go get him. Now, this is the dissy part about it. Now, how the fuck you did not see a billboard that's at least 3 stories tall? Just don't get it. And you run face first into it. Like, I'm slept. Like, I was like, wow. Good thing old man who came out that store just walking down the street watching my man's rap. So he was watching my man's rap, got good taste. You feel me? Saw what happened. Just walking, and dude literally just came up on him, and he literally hit that man with a right hook from hell. I didn't know if it was him or Mike Tyson who threw that hook. Boy, he just done. Dead skis. It's all over, my guy. Now it doesn't show if they get the money back to the old lady. It jumps back to some little cutscene of them all 3 on the bike riding to the arena. They get there. Obviously, he says all martial arts tournament. All weapons are allowed. No time limit. Getting in type situation. Real stuff. I loved all that. Except for that big dude had a long Pinocchio red nose. I mean, they all got red noses, but that Pinocchio one was reckless. They had a little rate. All of them got put on bracelets, show their vital signs, stuff like that. Ranking, I guess. And then he said, it starts now. They're like, what you mean it started now? Exactly what he said. It started right now. So they get into it. Everybody starts fighting. They look at the weaker person because of the bracelets. Bing, bing, bop. Actually, the 3 main characters putting in work. Then some chick out of nowhere. Literally, I just got done saying WWE style no sell. Stone Cold stunnered the life out of this man. I was like, I don't know who she is, I do, but hey, that's my new favorite character. When she hit the Stone Cold Stunner, it was over with. That's Boo for life. You heard me? For life. Then obviously talking. I guess there's an issue between Jim Moore and the little blonde haired dude. They show up. Dude, again, no backstory really on it. They just throw you into it. Good action though. I love that part about it. Next, they bring in some new dude. Random guy, I guess, out of some detention center. Kang Mansak. He comes in off rep, just talking mad stuff, beating up on everybody. Old chicks try to stop him because he was stumping a mud hole, and Stone Cold Steve was stumping a mud hole in my guy. When she said, stop that, man. Stop that. We don't do that here. They go into it for the most part. He really got the upper hand. Then my dude Jim, for some odd ass reason, pulls down this man's pants. And says, for a big guy, you got some little, colorful drawers on. He turns around and shows the elephant on the front and says, nah, what's on the outside, so what's the inside. You want to see it? My man was like, nah, guy, I'm good. He pulled his pants up, kicks him. They going at it. He kicks him. And like, when we saw the kick, it was a kick. This boy elbow dude in the ankle and left a knot. I mean, a big old knot on that boy. And they said, who are you, man? They jump at each other. End of the episode. Real talk, that's it. Review the episode. Real talk, I think I give it about a B. A B. I would have gave it an A. But I don't really like the whole not too much with backstory. I mean, the action alone was epic, but just not the backstory. It was kind of throwing you off for people who had never seen the webtoon. If you haven't seen the webtoon, there was no action. There was no background. So hopefully as the story goes on, obviously there'll be more backgrounds. But real talk, man. That's pretty much it. Something new for y'all anime crew, man. Love y'all, man. I will see y'all next week with episode 2. So don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for this new episode next week. Right when it comes out, I'm not be as jumbled up, man. Real talk, I was a late night. Just woke up, watched it, and then jumped on here, man. But thanks if you watched the whole video, you got to this part. Thanks. Much love. See y'all next week.